MTG Ownage.
Hey guys, welcome to a new video. We're going to be playing Devouring Chaos today. This is as you can see, red-black deck with a pretty nice curve. As you can see here, it's a nice downhill, and then a little uptick at the end to ramp, you know, like you're going down with the bike and you just fly over the gap. Interesting, right? Anyway, we're trying to take advantage of Hidetsugu. He's a 4-mana 4/4, which is not a bad starting stat line. But he has some interesting abilities. A little Scry 2, sack Scry 2 ability, and exile your top card, do damage equal to its CMC, and you can play it this turn. But that costs 3 to activate, so that's majority of the time I think we're going to be just swinging with him. But if we can get some good activations in for value, that's awesome. Also, we're playing a very aggressive deck with some removal. We're running 4 Eye Twitches, 4 Gas, 4 Chiefs, Blood Chiefs, Thirst Chiefs, I don't know why I call them Chiefs. What's going on there with those red ribbons? It looks like some kind of... never mind. Alright, Spike Field, Hazard are really good. Those are really in the land slot. But yeah, super good card right now. With all these Shambling Gas and Eye Twitches, great counter card. Anyway, Deadly Dispute. Of course, we're running 4 of those. It's great. It's great ramp. The Life of Toshiro Umezawa. We're running 3 of these. Now, they're very good to get in 3 damage attacks early on, or kill stuff, or if nothing else, gain life. And then you get this 2/3 guy that can tap for instant or sorcery mana, which is nice with stuff like Shatter Skull, Agadeems. We're running 1 Ingenious Inspiration, Hagramoline. Most of these lands are instants and sorceries, so he works well with those if you need them, but even a 2/3 body after all that's just fine. I needed some 3 drops in here, and I went with 3 Morbid Opportunists and 3 Nighthawk Scavengers. This guy is just so strong. Now, if we're going against a graveyard deck and we end up siding in something like Go Blank, we'll probably lower the count of him, although he's still decent. As long as he's got 1 power, he's got Death Touch, he's generally pretty good. Inspiration, I love this card. This card is better than people think it is, I think. It's any target. It's got Learn on it. So it sort of like gets you what you really need. Now, I'm not hinging on the lesson learned too much. I've got a couple environmental sciences and a couple annihilations, but actually there wasn't a whole lot I felt this deck needed. We're running Invoke Despair, and we could actually run more of them. Maybe I should put one in the sideboard. Let's do that. Alright. But the deck's pretty straightforward for the most part as far as aggro goes. Top end, I guess we'll talk about the top end. We got Lulth and Goldspan, 1 Invoke Despair. I feel like the 1 Invoke Despair is generally enough, but we could definitely side in more if we needed. The 1 Meat Hook seems to be enough. Now, ultimately the goal of this is to cast to Bolt. We want to get to 7 mana, cast to Bolt, and that's the ultimate value, but he's also a 2-drop, which is amazing. So, really strong card, provides a nice 2-drop, and has a nice top end. Alright. Let's play some games. We're going to be playing best of 3, climbing the ladder. And I don't know if I'm going to win or lose in this thing. I'm not gonna cut and pick games. The reality is I've climbed a ton with this deck. I've won a lot with this deck. So, and it's also changed over time. I actually did have a recording of it early on, but I didn't release it because I thought it was kind of terrible bad, but whatever. So, we're going to try a new one. This is okay, a little slow maybe, but we'll keep it. Opponent mulligan 1. Okay. Now he's going to have to take a Blood Chief's Thirst with this Duress. That doesn't really matter to me too much. I think I play the Agadeems. Always play these lands turn 1 if you can. Just going to grab the other Blood Chiefs. Why so many Duresses? Makes me think he has a plan, but like I don't understand what his deck does other than make me discard so far. And then no plays. Okay, whatever. Play an Opportunist. You can't outvalue this deck with just Duress, I don't think. So I feel pretty good. Now he's running also removal. What? Are you setting up for long-term combo or something? Is it just a deck with a whole bunch of removal and nothing else? Guess we'll find out. Now, the great thing about Hidetsugu is he's legendary, so you don't really care if people kill him, because you probably got another one. Alright, whatever. What's this guy? What is this deck? No plays, just a bunch of removal. It's kind of funny. I have to laugh at it a bit. He's down to 2 cards. I ain't worried. Okay, he wants to get a bunch of different mana values in his yard. He doesn't have any, because they're all 2 mana kill spells and Duresses. Alright, well Hidetsugu is going to do Hidetsugu things, and let's not attack actually. Let's Let's go for value. Let's see what we get. If we get a land, we can play it. In an eye twitch, we can also play it. Okay. Cool. I'm a little sad about this because I can't hold for Deadly Dispute, but at least I can sack to Hidetsugu, which I'll probably do. This Scry 2 does allow you to get a little setup with eye twitch if you want. Okay, he's doing that for 5, so I'm going to sack himself. That way he doesn't get the life. And we don't need that. There's too many of those. Nighthawk's fine though. Naturally, we're going to send here. Play a Nighthawk and pass the turn. Feels pretty good sitting on 2 Deadly Disputes. I have literally seen nothing in his deck but draw, discard, and removal. I don't understand how it wins. How do you win with your deck? I have not seen well, I've seen one win condition. Hive of the Eye Tyrant. Was that really this guy's deck? It's kind of funny. I can't even be mad. It's just kind of hilarious. Now he's all tapped out, so it's perfect time just to vault. And just start exiling for value. I got a Snow-Covered Swamp from him and Loth from me. More card draw. He wants more single target removal. See, I don't know. I don't know this guy's deck. I can't be too hard on it, but ultimately it's pretty bad. What I would do if I were him is take out most of these single targets, and if just play board wipes if you're going to play that many single targets. Remove them all and just play board wipes instead. You know what I mean? That way you can have density of cards that actually do stuff good in your deck. Oh, you're playing Lear? You're one of those kind of decks? Alright, buddy, we can two can play that game. I love it. I love it. So he's just gonna Lear back all his removal? That's hilarious. This deck's like, it's comedy. I'm taking out these scavengers, putting in 2 go blanks. And what else do we want against this guy? Songmad's kind of useless. Let's put in Invoke, I think. Yeah. Another Invoke to spare. That'll at least draw me 3 cards, if nothing else, make him lose 6 life. I didn't really want to take out the Nighthawks in some ways, but if I'm going to be exiling his yard, which is going to be a nice counter for Lear, if it even gets to that, I don't know. I feel pretty confident in round 2, but you never know. Maybe he just had weird draws and he actually isn't running that much removal. It's just the luck of the cards. So, can't be too sure. I don't know his deck that well yet. But at this point, I'm more worried about whether he's actually here or not, because he submitted his deck and then he just isn't here. My hand is fine. He timed out, so see what happens here. This is a great opener, though. We got pretty much everything we could dream of. Question is, do we sack the gas on turn 2, or do we life to Shiro? I guess it depends on what he plays. So, nice options. But I don't think it's going to matter. I'm pretty sure he's just AFK. He probably just Alt F4'd after that game. If our analysis on his deck of that it was just a bunch of single target removal and Lear and Hive of the Eye Tyrant to swing in with, if that's all his deck was, I have no shame. This guy deserves every loss. The deck is terrible. What are you doing, man? Stop. The problem isn't necessarily even that it's just that. It's just that it's just not a deck. It's just not much of a deck, you know? What to play single target removal, play Lear, replay single target removal. That's the deck. That's it? No? Alright, let's go on to the next game. So naturally, I guess as you're climbing, you do sometimes run into strange builds that you couldn't predict. But generally, they're pretty easy to beat. It's the ones that have deck listed and optimized and stuff. Everybody's running the same avatar. It's mine now. Alright, this is okay. We got turn 1, we got Blood Chiefs to chill. We just need an opponent who's responsive. We got one. First turn Meyer. This card is okay. I thought about playing 1 copy in here, but I don't think it's quite right. It's just a little awkward sometimes. Just like Taft lands are awkward sometimes. That doesn't really matter though, I didn't have a turn 2 play, but I do need a 3rd land or I'm gonna have trouble. Tapped it down. That's just odd, honestly. Play a Scavenger first. I'll play the Opportunist next turn. Since I have 2 of these, I kind of want to just see what he does. See if I can bait out any mana tapping or removal. I'd rather stick the Opportunist, because if they remove him right away, he doesn't trigger at all. is happening? Why would you play this? I don't understand. Why would this? The problem with this is it costs 3 mana. It does cantrip. Maybe it's not as bad as I think it is. No, I guess it's not as bad if you're running meat hooks. So you just need a delay for meat hook. I get that.
I will show you what happens. We will slay our enemies.
Yes, we will, Wolf. Yes, we will. Did get at least one trigger off the opportunity, so that's nice. Wasn't too bad of a loss there on that meat hook. Important thing is we put pressure on this guy and we see what his deck is. It's Grixis is what it is. Standard Grixis. Can it be done? Is it valid? Let's try this. That was fine. Let's see what we draw here.
My children will take care of you.
We do have the pressure on, and we have the card draw, so I'm not super worried. If he's just playing stuff like Cosmina, that's kind of whatever. It's not particularly dangerous. Or that's not particularly dangerous either. Got him down to 4 cards. Now, the things we absolutely want to stick are probably the Valky, more than anything. So let's go ahead and draw, see what we get here. Okay, deck. I could really use a land. Let's see if it counters this. Nope. So we are going to buff up this guy. Get a little extra 2 damage in there. Okay, and that will prompt his Hagra. So this is the perfect time to Deadly Dispute that spider. Get some value out of it.
Aren't I
And a land drop. And a Night Twitch, which I think I will just play at this point. Yeah, because I want to save that treasure to cast Valky in a turn or 2. Okay, clear. Sure, that's definitely something we want to handle, but that's not a problem. We got ways to handle it. Probably even exile her with Valky might be the best choice. Tybalt, rather. Okay. I don't understand this guy's deck. I think we're just going to buff up El Spider Reno. Let's draw a card.
Good minions are loyal. And
I was hoping for a land, but I guess without the land, we just swing in with the spider here. And let's get rid of Valky, or not Valky, Lear. I think that's the way to do it. I could just draw a land, that'd be great. Do I just gain 2 life with this? I think maybe I do. No. We save the treasure. It's fine. I still don't get it. Why this card? What does this guy's deck do? How does it win? You attack with Lear enough times, I guess? 3 damage. Attack with Cosmina? Do the Almond Keel thing? I don't know. I legit don't understand this guy's deck either. What's your win con, sir? I'm not seeing it. I'm a little confused.
my words are for
Alright. I think here we're going to play land. I want to play Tybalt in a way, but I'm pretty sure he'll counter it, so I'm going to start with Goldspan here. Let's see what he responds with. I purposely left 2 mana open because that rules out a lot of counter spells that cost 2 mana in this format. And now, since we're rolling in value, we'll just concede. Yeah, that's the smart play, honestly. So what the heck is this guy's deck? He wants to use his graveyard with Lear again. We're seeing 2 of these janky Lear decks in a row. Let's take out some Nighthawks, put in these Go Blanks, put in an Invoke Despair for the Song Mad. I think that's probably it, considering even cutting a Meat Hook for something that would kill Lear. Well, I guess Meat Hook would kill Lear. Check for Traps might even be okay. Yeah, okay, let's take out this Meat Hook. And let's put in a Check for Traps. Is that Exiles? Screw it. We'll even do Inscription of Ruin. It might not be better, but we can get him to discard 2 cards. It's pretty significant. That should weaken his deck a lot, especially if we can get him to discard Lear. I don't know if we even need to be worried at all about this guy's deck, honestly. If we're going to get it with this Shambling Ghast. Go ahead to Shiro it up. I really like this card. I said that in the initial set review. I stand by it. I think it's a good card. does a lot of stuff for 2 mana. A lot of stuff. A lot of options. Power word kill. Okay. Take that. I think we're just going to double twitch. Double eye twitch here. It's kind of crazy they made him a 2-3. I think to balance this card, they should have made him a 2-1. But, you know, a 2-3 makes it pretty solid. Just does a lot of stuff. Rooftop Nuisance does not do a lot of stuff. It is just a nuisance. Now he's pretty well tapped down. We can gold spam. Send treasure. I'm a little worried that we're kind of out of ammo, but depends what he plays. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. He does have a lot of cards in hand, so if he catches up before we kill him, he could turn things around. This helps a ton, though. A ton. This just means now if he kills our stuff, we get value out of it, which is perfect. Archmage doesn't matter, we're just going to kill it. He might counter this, and that's fine if he does. Oh, he's going to do a power word kill. That's fine. I don't think I need that mana, so... yeah, actually I should have tapped it for mana, now that I think about it, because if I get Environmental Sciences, I could have cast it with that mana. Little oopsie there, but that's okay. Let's just move to attacks here. We'll still cast Environmental Sciences, just gotta sack a treasure now. Now I think he has a board wipe. I honestly just think he does, so I'm not gonna play this Eye Twitch. Probably got a Meat Hook Massacre. Oh no, he's running lots of single target removal. There's not many of them that are worth running. I think Blood Chiefs is specifically, because A, it's 1 mana, and B, it can hit Planeswalkers. Sure, you have to pay more, but its low and top end is very good. There's the hook as predicted. Let's get another Sciences and Annihilation. Okay. Let's just cast the Sciences right off, get this land drop. I like that. And I think we just play Hidetsugu here. And let's save our mana. Basically, he's got a second board wipe. Not going to play the Side Twitch. Sedgemore, that's pretty good. And the Nuisance. Sure. Okay. Now, I think this is a pretty easy decision here. Yeah. We got plenty of life right now, so paying 3 life is not too big of a deal. 4 life, rather. Calculate in that Meat Hook. We should be able to gain it back. Let's just play an Eye Twitch here. I'm going to save this Nighthawk for a rainy day, if you will. Because there's only one in the deck now, it's the thing, and it is one of my only life gain things. I guess we just... Nah, we don't even sack it. Is it worth sacking? I don't think it is. I can kind of see the point of these with Sedgemore Witch, because you can casualty the little pests. That's kind of cool. Draw 2 cards. I could see that's kind of cool, but I don't think I would run 4 of these if I were you. I feel like 1 or 2 max. They're just clunky with the 3 CMC in my opinion. Maybe. I don't know. It's interesting to see this card. Definitely was one I didn't predict. Alright, we want to stick this go blank, so let's play Nighthawk. And if he has a counter, he's pretty incentivized to counter this, right? Didn't counter. You pass the turn. For a head on board, I don't feel as though we need to necessarily overextend. All my stuff is sorcery speed though, so there is that argument. Okay, yeah, this is fine. So we're gonna sack this guy. And yeah, sure, we'll get the other Annihilation. We're gonna sack this guy. Yeah, I think I kind of do want it. No, let's find a setup. No, not a setup. What am I thinking? Yeah, I think this is kind of good though. Do we just draw that? We could get back Hidetsugu. Yeah, let's just do that. And I will sack him to himself too. Oh, I can't. Never mind. It's fine. Yeah, this is good. Okay, now we can go blanking. Should devastate his plan. Absolutely devastate. Now chances are he's going to swing in with all the Storm Giants, so I should probably life up a little. But I also kind of want to channel this and get back. So. Yeah, I think I can't decide. This is tough. I mill my Deadly Dispute if I channel this, right? Let's just play the life. Gains the life of Toshiro. Do the gain. I feel like it's the smart play. I'm just going to play this. It's kind of risky, honestly, but I think I'm going to sack this treasure to the Deadly Dispute. And see where we go from here. Yeah, gaining life is kind of critical here. Yeah, let's go ahead and do this. The Rebirth, interesting. The thing about this Rebirth is, it's not dying, it's getting exiled, so... Oh, he Deadly Disputed it, that's good. Yeah, well played. Okay. Yep, that's a good play. I gotta give him that. So he can choose to exile it for once, and he'll get counters anytime he plays a land. Eventually he'll get her to come back and draw a card for each counter, which is kind of interesting, but I don't know if it's that great. He's got no attacks. Toss his treasure. See what we get here. Even if he counters this, that's okay. Now we want the Valkyrie to stick, so... Do I just jam it and assume he doesn't have a counter? Let's play this Ghast first. Yeah. We go for broke. He might counter, but he also might not have it. Nope, just got his Xander's Lounge. And nothing. Nice. Got a backup. Little replica, just in case he kills the main one. And we got defenses. Yeah, this is looking pretty good. Because the big worry is Hall of the Storm Giants, honestly, here. That could one-shot to Vault or a couple hits on me. But I think we're okay. We got chumps for days. My hand is whatever. Sure, 2 removal spells. There's Lear. I'm okay with Lear. He doesn't get a whole lot of stuff, and I can steal her with the Bolt. I don't know if he realizes that, but just the fact that I can just take Lear is kind of busted. You might be saying, what do you mean? You'll see. You'll see. Is he bringing her back in or not? If he chooses to bring her back in, he draws 1 card, and she comes in as a 3/5. If he doesn't, she just builds up. Not sure if he's fully understanding how his card works, but... That's Cosmina. And yeah, the trigger for it to come back into play or get a counter prompts whenever you play a land. Very confusing card. Okay, that doesn't matter at all, sir. He's got this Deadly Dispute he's sitting on, so maybe he's going to use that on his Lear. No, he's going to use it on his Shambling Ghast. Okay. He should have saved that mana. Because my play is on the board. I have no surprises, really. And my play is basically to steal Lear. That kind of ruins his day.
And away you go.
We cast Lear, and now I get my whole graveyard. Thanks for playing. Here, have a go blank. And he could seize off of that. Yep, that's been my plan all along. I don't know if he thought maybe I didn't see it or something. But he was really slow rolling it, like he had a chance. And, I don't know. Just, I'm thinking of his perspective. If I were him, I would have conceded. I'd been like, yep, I'm out. I see what you can do. Anyway, that was another absolute destruction of a game. I think we can go for one more best of 3 here with Devouring Chaos. Let me know what you guys are thinking of the deck, opinions, whatever. I don't care. Type anything. Or just a hello. But comments do help everything, including me. Now. Just to know that people are out there watching sometimes is all. It means a lot. But, alright, this is an okay opening hand. I have a turn 2 Valky. Yeah, let's play this Agadeem's here tapped. Interesting top deck. Happy to see the 3rd land. We're playing against this deck. Oh, that's rough. I don't know if I can beat this, honestly. I need to draw a Bloodchief's Thirst ASAP. Oh boy, what is he running? Well, he's not playing any of these too soon, but it's going to be Falco. What could I turn it to? I guess we take... I'm almost tempted to take the huge boy. No, let's take Falco. He has a wall of text on him. I gotta read it, actually. I forget what all he does. Feast Flample. Bird Demon Flample. ETB is shield counter. Look at your top card anytime. Okay. Cast spells from top of your library, moving to counter from a creature you control. Okay. And pay its cost, yeah. Okay. That's cool. Come on, removal. Play this guy. I think we hold with Valky here. What I'm hoping this does is it basically staves off him attacking, but it looks like he just got trampled on 4/4, so much for that. Jeez, I think I just died. Let's go no blocks. Let's slow roll this. Use our life total a little bit as a buffer. This is going to be hard, though. I think we lose, honestly. We need to get lucky. I'm happy to at least lose to a unique deck. That's not just... I don't know what I'm saying. Not just a copy, I guess, of every other deck. I don't know, actually. I haven't looked at the top decks since New Capenna came out. So I could be wrong, actually. It doesn't attack. This is good for us. This is about as good as it gets for us. Yeah, that's right. If there's an opportunity, I'm taking it. This is all three of the Morbid opportunities. It's kind of odd to draw them all, but hopefully this will help us draw into something critical. I have nothing for that. I'm just going to get rid of my Valky here. I need the card draw. This is 5 cards total with Deadly Dispute in the mix. Alright, what's our best play here? Meat hook for 5. You got it, boss. Veil, nice. Still pretty effective. I gotta discard. Let's discard. Let's see, we gotta get that shield counter off him, probably with a Bloodthirst, then hit him with a Shatter Skull, or Shatter Skull, then yeah. Okay, so we'll discard. Jeez, this is tough. Hidetsugu, Goldspan, Deadly Dispute. Yeah. Oh, I gotta pick another one? My goodness, how many cards do I have in my hand? 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's too many. I'm debating. Give me a sec. Give me a sec. Maybe we keep the Goldspan. Get rid of a Deadly Dispute. Jeez, tough choices. Yeah, we're dead. I believe. Let's see. Let's try this. We go Shatter Skull for 1. Blood Chiefs. We can't even do it. We gotta play this mountain. We just lose, don't we? Yeah, but the next plan is basically to Blood Chiefs him, but then he's just gonna kill me with the Springleaf Adventure, so let's go to game 2. As expected, very hard to win. He had a crazy start. I had an okay start. Oh, a little rusty though. Let's see, what is good against him, what is not good against him. These aren't particularly good against him. Probably want check, feed, and maybe a go blank. Invoke, yes. Meat hook, yes. We'll probably get rid of Song Mad here. And maybe 1 Hidetsugu. Okay, that seems good. Song Mad is a quick and easy cut. Because it just doesn't work. Well, I don't know. It could be good against this guy, actually, now that I think about it. This is fine. We got quick plays here. And we're also sitting on a go blank. So this could turn out well. Kinda needed a land there. So badly that I think I'm going to dispute this guy. And see if I get a land out of these top 2. And we get into sciences. Oh, there's a land. It's our lucky day. Shield counter. Whenever you attack a player with a planeswalker with 1 or more creatures with power 1 or less, draw a card. Interesting. It's not very good. Let's play this. Let's get our black mana. It's pretty good. I think we play Eye Twitch here. And pass. I could have played Go Blank, but I kind of want to do Goldspan next turn. And I need that treasure for it. There's a Kodama. Interesting. No point blocking, is there? We do kind of want this to die, so I guess there's that point in blocking. Yeah, I would rather get this learn trigger at this point, honestly, and get of sciences. And it gets rid of the shield counter, which is somewhat relevant. I think we just jam gold span here. Oh, because the shield counter got removed, he didn't get to search with Kodama. That's interesting. I didn't even think about that. Alright, that's acceptable. Okay, let's see. Can't kill either of those. We gotta pass. I was hoping to play the sciences with that treasure, but can't sack it for 2 if it's not in main. At least he's not getting any lands out of this. Oh, now he's getting land out of it. No other plays. Okay. I think we meet Hook for 3 here. Or maybe even 4. Is he sitting on a counter, though? Let's just do this. This makes me feel a lot better. Nice. Okay. That's what we wanted to see, honestly. And if I play environmental science, yeah, let's just do this. It's next turn's land drop. We want to be able to be sure we can meet Hook for enough to kill his whole board. Although I'm a little sad about him ramping. I honestly don't even know what this does. I just gotta read for days. Tap up to 1 target artifact. Doesn't untap. Okay. Exile not land. Oh yeah, it's from graveyard. Create a copy of it. Okay. Well, I think we are in a pickle. We gotta kill her with Blood Chiefs. That leaves us with 3 mana, just enough to play Morbid Opportunist. Or we could play Hidetsugu. You can potentially copy Goldspan. That's pretty bad. Yeah, we just gotta kill her.
You cannot unwrite what has been written.
Then I guess we gotta play this guy. Just do it. Oh, that's kind of a problem. Sure, I'll block here. Take 5. The only thing that will save us here is an untapped land. I shouldn't have sacked that treasure, maybe? Yeah, it's not good enough. We can meet Hook for 4, but that's not enough, so we just die. Abenbrock. Okay, well, tough game. This guy's actually got a solid deck. I like it, but yeah, we're not winning this one. That was not bad. That's a pretty cool deck, though. Definitely a New Capenna deck. A lot of New Capenna cards, and it's decently strong. Definitely gave me a run for my money. So not bad. I'm going to leave it there. We are 3-1 on the day. I feel pretty confident that I could beat that matchup. Just needed to be a little luckier, I think, and there might be a little fine-tuning I could do. But he played it really well, and he still got to see how this deck generally works and grinds value, and I think it's a fun deck, so figured I'd show you guys. And I appreciate you guys. See you in the next one. Peace.